everybody? Welcome to the Chubby Show, where we discuss all things plus size, big and tall, and in between. I am your host, Reese Cokes, and I really have to tell this story because it's been making me laugh. Just reliving it for the past couple of days, it's been making me laugh, man. I can't even. Okay, so basically, I had to take my dad recently to get his prostate checked. Now, my dad is 60 years old. You're supposed to usually get your prostate checked around 40, somewhere around there, to make sure you have no complications, make sure everything's all right, you don't have any cancer issues, blah, blah, blah. But let me back up. So basically, my mom calls me up and she's like, Reese, could you come over here and convince your dad to go to this doctor's appointment? Because he won't go. I set him up a doctor's appointment, he won't go. Because apparently she starts worrying. My mom worries about everything. It doesn't matter what it is, my mom will worry about it. So she was over here and she basically, she called me up to convince him to go to this doctor's appointment because they over there arguing, I guess, at my parents' house. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Well, I don't even want to go do this, but I'm like, my mom, of course, when she says please, I'm like, you got to do it if your mom is like that. You got to go. All right, so I go, and, my dad's sitting there in his underwear. He like, I ain't going nowhere, man. I ain't doing it. He like one of those dudes, like a lot of guys, it's like, I don't want no dude put his finger up my butt. That whole situation. So he's over here, just worked up, angry about this prostate check, really, because I guess it's some manhood thing for him. I don't know what it is, but basically I had to go and do a little scared straight situation. I'm like, all right, well, let me see, like, how do I get him to go to this situation? How do I get him to go to this doctor's appointment? So I'm like, you know what, because I work in the medical field, so so they usually take my advice on things, and I was like, okay, you know what, Dad, I've seen the complications of not getting your prostate checked, and honestly, which I honestly made some shit up, like some extreme shit. That's honestly what I did. I was like, if you don't go, and some complications actually do happen, all because you didn't get yourself checked out, then your asshole gonna fall out your body, bro, worse than hemorrhoids, and your balls gonna swell up, and your little private parts, your little wee, it's gonna shrink so small that you'll be peeing on top of your balls. So you got pee just dribbling on your balls every time you pee. And we all know, bro, that you pee about 17 times a day. So it ain't even going to make it into the toilet, not one of those times. Which means you're going to have a little pee waterfall dribbling down your balls into your booty crack. And then, on top of that, you're going to die. And if you die, that means you don't get no damn Church's chicken. And my dad loves Church's chicken. He I think if he was on death row, he would order nothing in the world other than some damn Church's chicken. I'm like, yo, Church's chicken is trash, bro. Why do you want some damn Church's chicken? But, after about 30, 45 minutes, he's like, all right, I'll go. My mom is in the background yelling. She all angry, too. She like, come on. She trying to do a little cheering section in the background, trying to convince him in the background, too. And all of a sudden, he's like, all right, I'll go. So we drive over to the doctor's office. It's a small doctor's office, about 30 minutes away. Because, usually their stuff is, usually everything they do for their life is within like a 2-mile radius. But they had to drive a little ways for this prostate check. So when we get there, I'm like, trying to be nice and comforting because he actually did decide to go. So I'm like, yo, Dad, don't worry. This is for the best. It's going to be over real quick. All right. Don't even worry about it. It's going to be over real quick. It'll be no big deal. And then I got real douchey at the very end. I was like, all right, now have fun with your boyfriend. I hope he's real gentle with you, Dad. He almost turned around and walked back out, but he actually ended up going back in. All right. So after about, I'd say 15, 20 minutes, somewhere around there, he goes, and I hear like this yell, and it wasn't like a painful yell. Like it wasn't like a yell that says you're in pain and you're just, that whole thing. It was more of a old Jean-Claude Van Damme blood sport kind of yell. Like at the very end during the last fight when he got the stuff thrown in his eyes, and he was like, I can't see, and he was like, oh. It was that exact kind of yell. He was like, oh. And me and the receptionist, I swear, me and the receptionist, we looked at her at the same time. We turned around because she was doing her little charts or whatever she was doing. We turned around, looked at her at the same time. I almost bit a damn hole in my lip trying to laugh. I was like, oh, hell no. Because, I mean, it's a small office. It's a small, like, maybe one or two doctor kind of office. It ain't no big place. So, I mean, all I hear, I'm over here on my phone. I mean, like, playing some game or something like that. And I just hear, oh. So I was like, oh, shit, what's going on back there? So after a while, he comes back out. He comes back out. He comes out looking like real vulnerable, real soft and vulnerable. You know, he look he looked way different. I was like, okay, all right. I mean, for me, I got a little worried. I was like, okay, well, hey, maybe he got some bad news, and I'm over here giggling. I'm over here giggling like a little schoolgirl, laughing, and he could have had some bad news right now. What kind of son am I? I'm a bad son for laughing while he's, he may have cancer. He didn't say anything. And we didn't even talk. I'd say the first 5 minutes from the doctor's office, we sitting there. All of a sudden, I'm like, all of a sudden we're driving. I put his favorite oldie station on. I'm like, you know what? This will make him feel better. Go listen to some old Temptations, Dad. Wouldn't that make you feel better, Dad? Listen to some Temptations. And he's sitting there, and he still ain't really saying nothing. He's just quiet. I'm like, damn, this is kind of weird, bro. Why is he acting so weird? This is like, that's not like him, because he usually run his mouth all the damn time. I'm like, all right, well, damn. I mean, should I say something? Should I be quiet? What should I do? And so then all of a sudden, I smell something. I was like, what is that smell? It was the worst. It was the worst smell and I smelled a lot of terrible. I smelled gutter rats. I smelled a lot of damn things, and I was like, what the fuck is that smell? Damn! And I look over. This dude blew the whole damn vehicle up. He literally couldn't stop farting for, I don't know how long this dude was farting, but he was, but I was like, what is that smell? I was like, what is that? Like, I look at him, I was like, what is that smell, Dad? That's the worst smell I've ever had. And he was like, son, I can't hold my gas. It won't stop coming out. I was like, oh, hell no. So now their car, because we drove their car. All right, now their car has like some window locks on it, so they can basically lock out the whole car to where you can't roll the windows down. I guess it's like if you have kids or whatever, or a pet running around the car, you can't roll the windows down. So basically, they had windows locked on. I'm over here panicking because I'm trapped in this bubble with all this stink. I'm over here like, oh hell no! So I'm over here trying to get my trying to figure all the window down. I forgot the whole damn windows lock on. So I'm over here panicking. I'm trying to push the button. The button rolled out. I almost drove off the damn bridge trying to breathe. I was like, oh. I'm over here coughing. He got the bitter beer face on. I look over. He got the old bitter beer face commercial facial expression on. He like, I'm like, no. Like, no. I'm swerving like crazy. I'm like, yo, I almost drove off the damn bridge. I swear, I almost drove off the bridge just trying to get some air, because it stunk so damn bad to where I was just like, yo, don't ever ask me to do no shit like this ever again. It was the worst smell ever. And yes, of course, at some point I did get the window down. But that was after I drove with the damn windows up for like 5-10 minutes. I was panicking. I was in a panic. I'm cool, calm, and collective. But at that point in time, I was in a panic, man. I was like, I can't believe this shit. This dude might be shit. He might be shit. I had no idea. But he was farting for at least a good 5-10 minutes straight. I'm freaking out. The oldie station blaring. I got the damn Ozzy Brothers in the background. They playing. I'm like, This ain't the time, honestly, brother. This ain't the time. This ain't the time for no love making music. I'm panicking. Well, sooner or later, we ended up getting back to my parents' house, and I was just like, yeah. I was like, yo. I mean, we made it. We safe. You got your prostate check done. It's over with. You cool. Hopefully, you in the end end up, never having to go back for the prostate checks ever again in your life. There's no way he's ever going to go back in the future. But I'm happy that he is cool, and that's one less thing to worry. My mom is happy. She's happy. So, but tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. I just want to tell that quick story, which I probably left some shit out, honestly, because I blacked out at some point. I was riding out, I know for sure I passed out, at least at one point. I was just driving on instinct. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm gonna just go to my happy place. That's honestly, but this is just one more damn story in my life. I have so many damn stories I could tell to where I could just fill up 6-7 hours worth of damn stories. Because honestly, just shit like this just happens all the time. It's just constant in my life. I don't understand why it happens, but I'm not going to complain because it keeps things interesting. But either way, that's all for this episode. I just want to tell you guys this quick story. I hope everyone has a very good Thanksgiving. Be thankful for some shit. Oh, actually, fuck all that. Last thing I'm going to say, man, because my parents, for all the fart smell that I had to endure, my mom had the audacity to be like, Reese, for this year, we're going to end up eating some stovetop stuffing, and I'm probably going to go to Walmart and get a potato salad that's, some of that fucking market fresh ass potato salad. We're going to have a weak ass Thanksgiving, man. I endured fart smell for nothing. I'm bringing the green bean casserole. Okay, my green bean casserole 5-star. Chef Gordon Ramsay would be like, yo, this is not bad. Green bean casserole, bro. I mean, he would probably say it just like that without the English accent. It would be so damn good. But I'm just like, you don't have to go. We probably gonna have some basic ass potato salad. We probably gonna have some little box macaroni and cheese. So what I'm gonna be doing is watching the movie Soul Food and watching that end scene where they eating all the tasty food on the table. Me like imagining that's me eating that same food. It's gonna be a pretty lame Thanksgiving, man. I can't lie. But I got my family. They're alive. I'm an only child. So me and my parents just chilling. Maybe one of my uncles will stop by. Uncle Kenny out of jail. he out here. What's up, Uncle Kenny? This dude make about 17 different Facebook profiles. I'm like, every other week, he added me as a friend. I'm like, what's this? You just added me last week. What's for me? But either way, forget all that, man. I hope everyone has a very good Thanksgiving. Have some really good food. And think of me as you're eating those sides from scratch and all those tasty ass desserts. Think of me while I'm eating something called turkey ham that I don't even know how you do that. Let me know how you make turkey ham. I want to know. How do you make, that's 2 different animals. How do you make turkey ham? My mom introduced us to it. She's like, yeah, I want some she said, I want some ham, but I want it to be healthy like turkey. I'm like, what? How do you do that? How do you have 2 different animals that combine together? I don't even want to know. I ain't going to eat it. But either way, have a good Thanksgiving. Stay good, stay beautiful, stay chubby.